Okay, so we have a very cool day ahead. We're really looking forward to this. So a little bit ago, we went through Utah, but we went through the lower section. Now we're in that upper section, and we're going to be going to some of the national parks.
Yeah, we're going to see some things that we missed the first time through, and we knew we were missing them. Mm-hmm. But we got a lot of recommendations to go back and see these things that we're going to see today. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Right. So we started our day yesterday in Santa Fe and New Mexico, and we traveled our way to Monticello.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what a difference in landscape we saw along the way. It was beautiful. Mm-hmm. We went through some mountains. We went through the desert. It was quite the trip.
Right.
We really enjoyed it.
Because we went through New Mexico. We went through Colorado, and then we found our way into Utah, which is Monticello here. Now, the reason we chose to stay in Monticello, because the main kind of area that we're heading towards is Moab. And when we get up to that area, it's very, very expensive to stay. So we chose a place that was just about an hour away. Not a big deal. We can get that out really early in the morning.
Start early. Now, we're staying at this a cute little roadside motel, which, again, they all look the same after a while. It was clean. It was comfortable.
Very clean.
That's all we're looking for.
Right. And the rooms were great. Now, one thing, right when we were pulling in, and I told Brian, I said, I'm loving these motels because we get to park our car right immediately in front of our door. And we have a lot of stuff, not that we're hauling it all in, but we have stuff in a cooler that we're bringing in and all kinds of stuff. So those motels are really handy. So, all right, we're going to hit the road and we're going to bring you everything we see along the way.
Did we tell them how much this place cost?
Nope, I think we're going to give costs at the very end of the video.
Oh, you're going to have to wait until the end of the video.
All the costs of what we spend today.
It's called a hook. Call that a hook. Now, this scenery that we're seeing is amazing. We've seen everything from this to the swamps of Louisiana, to the Everglades, to the beaches of Florida, to the Smoky Mountains. We're back in Utah. So I mentioned in the opener that if you don't see everything the first time, you circle back around and see it a second time, or this part of Utah. And that's what I'm talking about. We're on a road trip, tip to tip and back. So that's what I'm referring to. We're on our way back. We took that left-hand turn. We're heading west. But this is remarkable.
It is. And one of the things we enjoyed so much when we were first in Utah and seeing that we went to Zion, we went to Bryce and everything, is the scenery that you get to see as you are traveling through. You're not even in the parks or anything yet, and it's already just beautiful scenery all around us.
One of our viewers said they could make the entire state of Utah a national park. It's so beautiful. It's not a hole in the wall. It's a hole in the rock.
A hole in the rock. I don't even know what it is. Tour the world famous home. Oh, it actually is. You can go in there.
Huh. There you go. We're on a mission.
Oh, we're looking at this storm. I've had it best here. It looks really nasty.
We haven't really had any adverse weather this whole trip.
No, we've been incredibly lucky. But we're thinking it's going to blow over because it's nice everywhere else around us. So we'll see.
This is going to blow right on by.
Yeah.
No problem.
So where we're heading into right now is Canyonlands National Park, and that is 25 miles ahead. What we're kind of doing, I think, is going towards the end area and then working our way back this way to all the kind of key viewpoints that you want to see. So we trusted good old Chat GPT to give us a list of a little bit of guidance of the top places that you want to see, because otherwise we're not really sure. So
it looks ominous.
yeah, it does.
We're gonna get hit with some rain, I'm sure of it. Cows on the roadway.
I love cows. So there is a sign back there to watch out for roaming cows, because obviously they free range in here. So up ahead, it was funny because on our map on the car, it showed like a slowdown area. And it was like, what would there be slowdown up here for? And it was the cows.
So it's starting to rain.
We think we're going to cut right through it though, because the cruddy, icky stuff is actually way over there, and we are now heading over here, which right down in the bottom there you can see some blue sky, so it should be perfect. All right, we're entering up to the where you pay to get in. If it's like any other national park, it's usually about $35 to get in. So we'll actually have 2 entrance fees today, coming into Canyonlands and also into Arches. Now there's a sign back there. There was 2 signs that, one that was a little bit further back that told you that it was going to be an hour wait to get up to be able to pay to get in, and then one back here that said 30 minutes to pay to get in. We can see up here, but we're probably still going to wait maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes to get in. Now we have the National Pass, and we've mentioned that before, but we'll mention it again in case you're new to us. It was only $80 for a year, and that takes you into any national park that you want to go to. We figure at this point now, we're probably at about $220. So at the end of today, we will have utilized about $300 worth and only paid $80 for our pass.
It also doubles as a parking pass, because we went into one place. It's free to get into, but you had to pay for a parking pass, and we got to use it for that as well.
Yeah, that was the Smoky Mountain National Park, right? Yeah. So anyway, it is worth it if you need it. If you are from out of the country, unfortunately, that pass then is, I think, $220, so it is more. But once again, if you're going to be spending a lot of time and going to a lot of parks, it might be worth it.
If you're a senior citizen, it's even less.
Yeah, I know my parents got theirs, I think it was $80 for a lifetime. That's a great deal. So if you have 2 hours, stop at the Grand Viewpoint and then go to Green River Overlook. Be south and west on the way back. Hike the 0.5 loop trail to Mesa Arch. So, all right, we have a few things marked on our map. We're going to see how much we can see.
Thank you. Okay, we got a plan.
We have as much of a plan as we can possibly have. We'll see.
That's a plan.
We're basically looking for the places that we feel are going to be the coolest lookout points.
Do we want to go to this lookout point right here?
We should walk over and check this out because it looks pretty
Since
darn
this is
cool.
right at the visitor center.
Yeah. So the visitor center is a mile past where you pay to get in, the entrance, and then there's restrooms. So prior to that, because it is about a 45-minute drive, it seemed in, there are no restrooms along the way that we saw. So just take note of that. You might need to stop off in Moab if you're thinking you're going to need one.
Now, the visitor center was quite informative.
Yeah, it was.
They always are. There's a movie every 20 minutes that we just missed. We don't feel like waiting 20 minutes for the next one.
So we should probably also talk about, we showed you the weather, but we should talk about time of year that we are here. It is, what is it? It's the middle of May, kind of going into the later part of May. And now outside of the park, it got up to where it was like 63 degrees. And then when we got up to this point here, because we were very much elevated, we are now at 47 degrees. So just like any of the national parks, plan ahead, make sure that you have some warm clothes with you. People were getting out of their cars here and like putting warmer gear on. It's definitely chilly.
Stay back from the edge. Okay.
There's a road that goes along here. I'm sure it's not for everybody to drive, but who knows what that's.
There's one way, way down there too.
Yeah. So
I'll tell you what, if you had to choose between Zion, Bryce, Grand Canyon, where we're at right now. Where are we at now? What is the name of this place?
Canyonlands.
Canyonlands. I just drive, people. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, people have asked us that. Does Carrie not drive? I do the navigating, and just so you know, I do know how to drive. I have a license and everything. But Brian, before we even started our road trip, that was a discussion we had, and he likes to drive. So he does do 99% of the driving. And honestly, the only driving I've done is when he's not in the car. So Maybe he just doesn't trust my driving.
I like to drive.
He
I like
does,
to go on
yeah.
road trips.
He likes to drive. I've only taken 2 super short little naps through our entire road trip, which has been very extensive at this point. I thought I would take more, but one was on my birthday. I was very tired.
I've taken 3.
He's taken 3 while
Yeah,
we're driving.
I've taken 3.
That's scary to know. I'm going to be doing more driving from here forward. All right, so we're running from the rain right now. We came all the way out. We are at the end viewpoint. This is the end of the road, is where we're kind of going to start, and this is called the Grand Viewpoint. What a better way to start, though?
Right, I think we've been this way before on the other national parks. We've gone to the very end and worked our way backwards, and it's always worked for us. This time we're doing it for 2 reasons, the rain and the traffic, so we'll see how it works.
Right. Plenty of parking out here right now. I shouldn't say plenty. There was enough parking out here right now, but I can see how it would get filled up, and then you'd kind of have to just keep circling and when people are done. It is a viewpoint, so people are going to be coming and going. It's not, I don't think there's as much of a trail or anything here, but all right, we're going to show it to you. I'm not going to show it to you yet because we have to show you the grand view. So there actually is a 1 mile rim walk that you can do. It's one way, 1 mile. So parking, if people are parked, might take a little while for them to get back up here. Looks like they're doing a geology talk here too, 10 and 10:30 in the morning.
You want to do that?
No, but other people might want to. It looks like other people, they have little rock seats there for you.
Oh, look at this guy. He's on the edge.
That makes Brian so nervous.
I get nervous about stuff like that. I like the railings.
Yeah, the security of a railing. This is pretty incredible. So this is the trail that they're talking about, that you can just walk a path, it looks like, and do along the rim all the way around. So pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. And if you want to play a game along with us in our videos, you can count the number of times we say pretty cool.
Right. So another pretty cool thing is down there you can see a car and bikes riding, and there's a trail. So there is trails that you can go on down there as well. Pretty incredible. Is that a better one?
Pretty incredible. Pretty amazing. It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. See, it just works.
Carrie works hard on our Instagram. She works hard on our weekly newsletter.
Yes.
So sign up for both. They're both free.
Free is the best one. Best word there. Yeah, this is really, really gorgeous.
We've been asked in the past about dogs and pets. A lot of these places say no. Oh. So keep that in mind.
Good to know. Okay, so we are now at the Green River overlook. This one is supposed to be pretty cool because you're supposed to get like a view from numerous directions here. So we will see.
As far as time goes, this is about a 5 to 10 minute drive from the last point we were at.
Yep, not far. And it's a pretty drive, so it's not hard.
The thing to point out is the handicap accessible.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like any of the overlooks, very, very accessible. And the other thing we would add, if you want to hike, tons of hiking to do here. There is also the mountain biking. We see a lot of people doing that. So there's obviously a lot of that going on. And there's also camping, some very cool camping sites that we saw. I mean, waking up with a view like this would be pretty incredible.
We saw a few on the way up that were, I don't know, some 35-foot trailers.
Yeah, they were glamping.
With a sweet setup.
I like glamping. I can do that.
Camera obviously does not do this.
No.
Any justice at all, but you can see the Green River right there.
Yeah, cutting through the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always interesting. We look at the video later, you look at pictures that you take, and it's like, oh, it was so much cooler than that. Now, of course, we see people with their cameras with the huge old lens like this that are up there. They're getting cool pictures.
Yeah.
My phone, not as much.
We're using an action camera, so. Okay, we came in an hour and a half ago. We came in about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's about 11:30 now, so we'll see how long the line is later in the day.
Definitely a little bit longer. I'm looking for the 30-minute mark. So the 30-minute mark is that orange sign that you can see. So they're not quite to that yet. So not bad. And it's a Friday afternoon, Memorial Day weekend. So we'll add that. Yeah, not too bad. Now, we didn't show you all of the stops that we went to because honestly, they all kind of start to look very much the same. And so, not that you don't want to stop at them, but we figured we didn't need to show you every single one of them. So now we're heading over to Arches to go see that. Hoping the line has gone down a little bit since we drove by earlier.
And the line was pretty long, so we'll see.
When we saw these earlier, they just stand here right next to the side of the road, and unfortunately right after we went by that area, one did get hit and was dead on the side of the road. So, which is very sad and also going to cause extreme damage to your car. So we saw somebody actually earlier who had, he was off to the side of the road on a highway with quite a bit of damage to the front of his car and, steam coming out. So you could tell something had recently just happened, and we cruised a little bit further, thought maybe somebody he'd hit, and then they took off, but he hit a deer. And so, yeah, you definitely beware when you're driving in this area because there is wildlife, and not that I count deer or cows as wildlife, but
those weren't wild cows?
No, they have tags in their ears. They're not wild cows.
Yours gonna fall off.
Yeah, these ones do.
Jeez.
No. So cool.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to get new shirts, pretty cool. One thing I was just thinking about is that, if you don't want to even pay the $30 to get into the park, go in there is so much to see before you get to that place where you're going to pay for that to get into the actual park area. Many overlooks, gorgeous, beautiful area. In this area, you're more down in the canyons, where in Canyonland, you're above and looking down into them. So it kind of depends on the viewpoint that you want to have, but something to just note, if you're just kind of going through the area and you want to be able to actually see it, just cruise up like you're going to Canyonlands. You don't have to go into the park if you don't want to, and you're still going to get absolutely gorgeous views. Doesn't look too bad from here. We'll see.
It's like Disneyland. It actually
looks less than it was when we drove by earlier, but
I think you're right.
Yeah, didn't look bad. So online it said go to the other park first, and maybe online it knew something I didn't know. So we decided to follow that advice. So there's the 1 hour marker right here, and we're definitely way so. Doesn't look too bad.
No.
So super fast. It actually was only 5 minutes. And for the first time, possibly ever.
In my lifetime.
We picked the fastest lane.
My lifetime.
Yeah. We always, if we're going through customs, if we're doing anything, it always seems like we picked the wrong lane.
If I go to the grocery store, I pick the wrong lane.
I'm always waiting on Brian.
It's true.
Yeah. So now we just passed the visitor center. We decided not to stop in there. If that's always a great area if you want to be able to kind of get some history and stuff on it. We just really want to get to the viewpoints and check this area out. We are making the climb. So you climb up the side of the mountain here. You'll see cars kind of going around over in here. But so far, really pretty.
Here, I'll get this. You just watch the road.
Yeah. He's like, oh, look at that.
Oh, shit, look down there. And then I went like this.
Yeah, you can't do that. One of my biggest fears is driving off a cliff. So
that's one of your biggest fears, is driving off a cliff?
It's actually a really big one. We went to Smoky Mountain State Park or National Park, and Brian was going to go and park right on the edge.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, stop. I'm getting out of the car. I can't be in the car when people do that.
So sharks and driving off the edge of a cliff are the two things that frighten me the most.
Yeah, roll off the edge of a cliff. Yeah.
Noted. Carrie and I were just talking. We like being down in the canyon instead of on top of the canyon looking down.
Right. Yeah. Because when you're looking, we were like thinking about like when we were at Bryce Canyon, and you're right in there with everything. Then you go to the Grand Canyon and you're looking over on everything. So yeah, our preference is being down in it, and then the scale of them just is so impressive. And when you're driving through, very reminiscent of our time when we drove through Red Canyon. This reminds us of quite a bit of that.
So all of those people in line earlier are right here. Yeah, there's people all over up there.
Seems to be one of the hot turnouts here. We're finding that a lot of the parking areas for the looks, that's why we haven't shown you anything just yet, is that they're full. And so you can circle and you can wait for parking and everything. We're looking for parking right now. But yeah, this is one of the downsides of coming a little bit later in the afternoon.
Okay, so I didn't have to circle around the full time. I found a spot.
Yeah, on the lower parking lot, there was actually quite a few spots.
I got through the line really fast. I found a spot.
Day. Yeah.
It was a good day.
It was your birthday a couple days ago.
It was my birthday a couple days ago. Thank you.
So we are at the Double Arch Trail here. And yeah, so this is really beautiful.
It's pretty cool.
A lot of people, you know, there's a steady flow of people going in and out of here. So, but yeah, this is gorgeous.
We look like a bunch of ants going up the trail here. Hey, listen, it's worth seeing. That's why there's so many people here.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, certainly the whole way in there was basically nothing.
What do you think?
It's beautiful. I don't think we need to climb up into it just because the main view is this here. Although from the arch up there, you probably get to see over the top. But
I think 90% of those people up there are below the age of 12.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
It's amazing. It's about, I don't know, a couple hundred yards from the parking lot.
But easily walkable.
Yeah.
It's not, I would say that even if you have some issues, it would be fine. It's a very nice trail.
Yeah.
So.
No problems.
Yeah. So just like any of the places that we have gone to in these national parks, there's always a ton of viewpoints that you can pull off at. This one is called the Garden of Eden viewpoint. So, you know, the nice thing about this one, it's not an arch, so you don't have the crowds. We pulled right in, got a parking spot, so that was really nice. But
I took my sweatshirt off too.
Yeah, it's something that we can feel. Yeah, we can feel the sun starting to kind of try and burn through. So it's
and I would rather this than like blazing hot sunshine too.
Agree.
Because I get overheated.
We do get overheated, and then you're
thirsty.
We're not doing a lot.
This whole thing.
That's coming soon.
Yes.
The thirsty part. Yeah. So just gorgeous. But we still have a little bit more to see.
In 200 yards, turn right to stay on Garden of Eden viewpoint. Take your next...
So there's the big sights to see, all the really neat stuff. then there's all these little turnoffs that you can also take. And you can take the turnoff. There's also a description of what you're looking at each turnoff. So it's not like you don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
And then you can just drive through as well because, I don't know, windshield time, we've had plenty of it.
Right.
But look at what we're looking at right now. This is incredible.
It's funny because we get sometimes to the viewpoints and we say to each other, like, do you really need to even get out here? Which, of course, we're getting out at a lot of them. But a lot of them, you're seeing everything that you need to see right from your car. It's not looking any different by standing outside. So, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous scenery. Highly recommend. Definitely bringing back all those vibes from, like we said, Red Canyon, Bryce, Zion, all of that.
Look at this. We try and figure out like what each thing looks like. Like that one right in front of us looks like 4 kings.
It looks
maybe the 3 wise men or something.
It does look like 4 people standing.
Yeah. Just use your imagination.
Yeah. And then right in front of you is this big old rock.
No pets, no bikes.
Oh, yeah. It's good we have a sign there. It makes it very obvious. Well, I've seen a lot of pets too, in people's cars, not on the trails.
But this one is this one's paved. Kind of nice.
This is very nice, and the nice thing is look at that blue sky that's popping out.
It's starting to look very, very. We wanted to stop here for a photo op because the blue sky started to come out.
It's so pretty, yeah. So this is a Park Avenue trail. So it looks like you can actually go down into the area. We're just going to go and do the overlook right now. We'll see how far we go.
Okay, look at that rock right up there.
Right, oh, jeez.
Right there.
That sucker's just waiting to fall.
Looks like if I poke it, it'll
the
fall.
slightest little earthquake might knock that one over. Oh, this is gorgeous.
These stairs take you all the way down.
Primitive trail beyond this point. Follow the rock cairns. Yeah, this is beautiful.
See how hard she works?
Not that hard.
Just get the right angle. Okay, just down the road from the national parks is, of course, Moab. That's where we're at now. Free parking right next to this place, the food truck park.
We didn't even know this was here, and then we saw this sign and all these food trucks, but tons of different food trucks, every variety of food that you could possibly imagine, as well as like ice cream, and an amazing backdrop as far as you have the mountains just surrounding this whole area of Moab. So yeah, we're looking forward to. We just want to walk in the downtown area. It's only a couple block radius, and then we have another stop we're making not long after.
Probably guess what stop's that going to be, but we're going to tell you. You have to wait.
How we like to finish most videos, not all, but most videos.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Carrie found jewelry.
So we're just walking through the downtown area. It's really cute. It's like any of the little smaller, it's not a very big town. A lot of hotels because everybody stays here. A lot of people stay here to go into those parks. We chose not to because, like we said, a lot more expensive here.
Now, we did stay an hour and a half from here.
Yeah.
Are we going to discuss the price yet of that? Or are we going to?
No, we're gonna do that all at the end with all the prices that we spent today.
I'm trying to give you guys the
over.
information, but Carrie wants to keep that hook.
Oh, that, and I have to like look it all up and everything. So
She's
that's
got a
part of
plan.
that, too.
She's got
I
a
have
plan.
Yeah. So we're just walking through, looking at a few of the stores. Make it to our next stop.
All right.
Filming here. So we got these, we both found bracelets, and they are made from horsehair, and they're made, we read the story, they're made here locally and supports the community or the people who are making it. So anyways, something just kind of different and fun. I got one that has little silver things on it, and yours is brown and white, kind of changes color.
A little more ordinary.
Yours
Yeah,
is a little more ordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just something different, kind of fun.
Oh yeah.
Excited
Got warm
for the
out.
stop.
Put your shirt on. Have a beer.
It's
These
that
guys are
time.
playing some cornhole. What do you think?
All right, well, I haven't tried my beer yet. So where we're at now, Moab Brewery, and we both got the Juicy IPA.
The Juicy Johnnies.
That's tasty. And now looking at their menu, really cool in here. Lots of cool gear that they have, all their merch and everything. Big place. They've got the bar side, which we like because then there's no kids over here. And then they also have the restaurant side as well. So a little bit outside of, it's not right in the main part of downtown Moab, but it was about 0.8 miles outside of town. Okay, so we had a great lunch. We had a beer. Very good food. We would recommend. Great stop. So how much we spent today?
Yes. We're going to start with the motel I've been talking about all
Right.
video. Where
Yeah.
I've given you a couple of opportunities to tell us, Carrie. But she's been hanging on to that information, so we'll start there.
Right, so the motel was $103, which if you look in the Moab area and then you look a little outside of the Moab area, you're going to see why we did that. Considerably cheaper, about a third of the price, if not less than that. And really that hour, some kind of hour drive in the morning goes by really fast. So
Right.
glad we made that choice.
Right.
It
And so
was-
with that being said, gas only cost for the day through the parks to getting here maybe $20. Gas is a little bit expensive here in Utah. We're up to
$123.
$4 and
$479.
$4.79
Yeah.
here in
A
Utah.
little pricey.
So it's a little bit more expensive than we've been seeing in the past.
Mhm.
I know the beers were $6 each.
Right. And then we had lunch and we each had a meal. We have leftovers for dinner tonight.
Yes.
And anyways, that came to $50 with a tip. So we're at $173 for the day. Not counting, we've actually both got a t-shirt. The t-shirts in here weren't bad. They were $24 each. And then we each got our bracelets. So we're not adding those things in because that's all just kind of what other people would spend. You may not choose to get those.
Right.
So $173 as far as hotel, gas, and whatnot. Now, if you are, and food.
Beer's kind of important, though.
It is.
You know, don't
We like
count
trying it.
don't count the souvenirs, but count the beer.
We enjoy trying the different breweries, and if you follow our channel, then you know that about us by now. Yeah, so very cool place.
I think we're over 30 breweries now.
We're up
Not
there.
all of them have made it on camera, but we're getting up there. So good time.
When we get home and we're able to sit down and actually mark down all of the breweries, we might like discuss that in kind of a closeout video from our road trip. So,
Good idea.
all right, we are hitting the road. We are going to be going to our next stop, which is heading us into Colorado. And we are excited to bring that area to you. We're going to be bringing some pretty cool places to you. We're not going to share all of that yet.
Ooh, stay
but
tuned.
Stay tuned.
Okay. Cheers.
Catch you next time.
We'll catch you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.